Look at how much money I have in my Robinhood portfolio.
How much money you got? A lot. How much money you got? A lot.
That is right, you guys. We've come a very far way when we first started this Robinhood challenge with that initial $1,000 investment. If you're not familiar with the Robinhood challenge, what we've been doing has been investing $100 incrementally each week and basically just trying to build this dividend portfolio as big as we possibly can get it. That way in the future, hopefully I can retire and live off some dividends. Now, it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of time to get there, but I'm willing to put in the legwork just to get to that point. Now, there's a lot of things that I've been looking into, a lot of companies I've been watching, but what I actually wanted to do in this video first is show you exactly how I'm picking some of these stocks, what goes through my mind, and then basically how you can better your portfolio using these resources. So I'm going to start off by showing you a website real quick. Alright guys, this is the website I have for you. This is suredividend.com. I'm going to put a link to all the things I display in this video right in the description, so if you want to get to it quickly, you can just go right down to the description and click on that link. So this is how I actually have been identifying some of my stocks, and this is a huge player in my strategy for investing. So you can see I went right to Sure Dividend and went to the Dividend Aristocrats. If you watch my channel, you know that I love investing in Dividend Aristocrats. All the criteria are here as followed, but basically what it is to meet that criteria is having 25 plus years of consecutive dividend increases. So these are really solid companies that are looking to pay out its owners and its shareholders. So really good stuff there. Now, it has a lot of great information, how to use the list, the performance, the sector overview. These are some really great things. And it doesn't only do this for Dividend Aristocrats, it does it for a ton of different categories. I'll show you that in a minute. But basically what this is this giant spreadsheet. So this right here is all 57 of those Dividend Aristocrats. It's going to give you a spreadsheet here. Now this spreadsheet, you can see it's up to 6 pages on this. It lists all of those Dividend Aristocrats. It has everything, including the ticker symbol, the name, the price, the dividend yield, the market cap, the PE ratio, the payout ratio, and the beta. So there's so much information here that you can use in investing. And if you don't know how to invest using that information, I'm going to put a couple links to other videos that I have just so you know exactly what I'm looking for when I'm trying to pick out stocks here on this list. Now, it shows breaks it down how you should be using the list that they're providing you. So it talks about the price to earnings ratio, the dividend yield, and the market capitalization. It talks about what you should be looking for, and it even goes step by step, basically telling you everything you need to do from downloading it to sorting it to picking out those stocks. Now, this is really cool stuff. This is important in the research aspect of your investments. You know that you should be researching all of your investments. Don't blindly copy what I'm doing. Don't sue me. Don't make any bad decisions here. This is just part of my research list, and I want to be fully transparent so all of you can see that. And you can look that what it tells you to do is download this, open it. If I download the list, I enter my email, it'll email it right to you. So yes, you get put on their email list, but it's not really a big deal. You are going to get this really, really great spreadsheet that's going to help out your investment portfolio 10 times over. Highly recommend getting this. Now, it tells you you're going to want to apply the filter right to it. And then if you are wanting to go by PE, then you can sort by the PE in ascending or descending order. It actually tells you on this website whether or not you should be investing in companies with high PEs or lower PEs. Basically, what you're going to be finding is that the PE ratio basically determines how much money you're getting back based on the money you are investing. So it's really good information. Definitely look up some of that stuff, and I'll put links to those videos. You can sort it through this spreadsheet itself too online, and it will do everything that you need it to do. If you wanted to do it by price, you can do ascending right here, then you can do descending if you click it again. So you can see that, I mean, Sherman-Williams Company is one of the highest priced Dividend Aristocrats out there right now. What I like to do is that PE, that's what I look at, and pretty interesting. You'll see that Johnson & Johnson is the one with the lowest PE. That's actually what I'm invested in. Really great information here. I'm just going to scroll through it so you all can see exactly what it is. It basically just shows you all those different companies on this list. Great stuff here. Awesome to look at, and it really helps you out, really helps that portfolio. Now, another category I love looking at on this website is going to be that October list for all 44 monthly dividend companies. If you are heavy into monthly dividend companies like I am, I love getting monthly returns on my investments, then this is the page for you. This will also be linked in the description, so no need to worry, it will be there for you. It's going to have the dividend yield, the name and ticker, the market cap for it, payout ratio, and its beta as well. So really good information. Structured the same exact way as that last one. There's so many different categories on this website that you can be looking at. Whether you want high yield ones, you know, you can see that you have ones that are 22.7% yield, which is like absurd for a monthly dividend company. Obviously, they're pretty risky. $1.40 stock, I would not recommend investing in them, but you do you. I'm not going to hold you back from any investments that you want to make, rather just try and help you make smarter, wiser decisions. AG&C is one that a lot of people are invested in that I know. Pretty high dividend yield, relatively low price, kind of solid. I mean, if you look at their chart, they haven't been doing great, but you get a lot of these returns for these monthly dividend companies right back in your portfolio. So really cool there as well. And then it also basically tells you what it means if dividends are being cut, if they're increasing, how it's going to relate to your portfolio. And I put out a video specifically talking about this as well, and how I find undervalued dividend stocks, and it's really great. I would highly recommend checking that out if you haven't seen that one as well. It's just basically going to help you identify those stocks so you can be making a lot wiser decisions and just understand what it means when these percentages are going up, what it means when they're going down, why they do so, and then the reaction it has within the stock and its price. So definitely check out that video too. This is all really solid information, and my portfolio would essentially be worthless if I didn't do this research on the back end and find websites like this. So I definitely wanted to share it with you guys so you could see firsthand the exact same stuff that I'm looking at when I'm picking my stocks.
Now, jumping into that sweet Robinhood portfolio here, you can see that the past day was okay. We were up pretty decently, 0.34%, about $7, but then it dropped towards the end of the day. We actually lost $1.29 on the market. The past week, we're up 1.39%, $28.76, pretty solid returns. Then 1 month, we're up $57.93, or 2.84%. The past 3 months, we're up a total of $103.59, or 5.19%. Haven't even been doing this challenge for 3 months, so this is very solid. Let's hope that this upward trend continues to happen and we don't hit that recession anytime soon. But if we do hit that recession, we're just going to be buying at a discount, so either way, we are set. Now, let's talk specifically about what I did this week. I'm going to scroll straight down, and then I'm going to show you Archer Daniels Midland Company. This is something that I've been watching for a long time now, and actually I'm going to head back over to that website, and now I'm going to show you on the list exactly what I did and how I found them. So basically, I was looking at the PE ratios for companies, and I was looking at relative to their price and their dividend yield and everything about it. So I went over to the short dividend website, like I had said, and then basically I had identified Archer Daniels Midland Company, and I actually identified them a while back, and I had them on my watch list in Robinhood for a long time. So if you look at some of those other videos, you'll see that they were there pretty much the entire time. So this is a company I've been watching for a while, and I think they're relatively underpriced right now. Their PE ratio is 17.3, and basically, if you don't know what the PE ratio is, essentially what it means is that how much you can invest into the company to expect to get your dollar back. So if you put in $17, you can expect $1 in return. So that's really cool. I mean, it's a relatively low, I guess, for this entire list. The lowest on this list is 7.3. But yeah, hopping back into the Robinhood app here, you can see that I bought in 2 shares for an average cost of $40.32, total equity of $81.12, and then they make up 3.87% of my portfolio. And hey, look at that, bought them green day, up positive 48 cents for the portfolio. Not too shabby. Now, you can look at their dividend yield, 3.27%. It's a little bit lower than what it actually is. It's actually 3.39%, so that's good too. Always nice to have a little bit higher of that dividend yield. So just looking at their chart over time, you can see that they are pretty much up and down over the past 5 years. Now, I'm not too worried about it. I think we're buying in at a pretty good dip here, and I think we're going to see a nice little bounce from them. I do believe their price is undervalued right now, so definitely consider them in your portfolio if you are investing. Now, If you guys saw my tweet, you follow me on Twitter. If you don't, it's at DLitzTV. Make sure that you give it a follow. I tweet about my moves real time and talk to you guys all the time out there. So make sure that you follow my Twitter account if you want some of my updates. But basically, I tweeted this out right here. And this I took as a sign I needed to lower my cost into HPQ and just dollar cost average my way in even further. So if you look at HPQ here, you can see they had a pretty good day, up 0.71%, but I decided to buy another share, average my cost down just a little bit more, and you can see our average cost has dropped to $17.64 here. So not too bad there. Now let me just cover the portfolio as a whole real quick, just give you my total return on each stock. You can see Realty Income, biggest player in here, $44 positive. And then also on top of that, monthly dividends coming in from that company. I wouldn't be where I am in my portfolio without them. They've done a very solid job. AOS, another great one, up positive $19. AT&T, $16 positive. And just keep in mind, on top of all these gains, I'm also getting those dividend payments. So it really is adding up quite quickly. HPQ, I'm down, but we're trying to trim that a little bit more. And then Citigroup, up almost $20, $19 positive on that. Really great returns there. $10 on Schwab. Been posting a lot of videos about Schwab, the trade war, and then basically everything, you know, with free trade, Robinhood, if they're going to make it or not. So if you want to check those out, make sure you do. Pfizer up 41 cents. So a lot of these, you know, are positive, which is awesome for this portfolio. They're not always going to look like that, especially if we hit a recession, but it's just trying to mitigate those losses. Going into my dividend payments here, you can see my next one coming in will be November 1st. That's another Realty Income for $2.55. Loving these dividends coming in, really going to help bolster that portfolio. Moving forward, I'm just going to continue to grow this portfolio. I'm glad that a lot of you are sticking around for the ride. If you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comment section below. And then thank you for checking out this video, guys. I hope you all have a great day.